Patrick. This is Art by Sutherland, and yeah, we're making some art today. We're drawing Kirby's. What's the plural of Kirby? Is it Kirby's? Kirbuses? I like Kirbuses. Should we do Kirbuses? Whatever. We're drawing Kirby's, and we're giving them weird things that they ate and the resulting effects. So it might be something like a Kirby, or it might be something like when he eats Link and becomes Link. Anyways, you know the drill with Kirby. With that, let's get back to the art and draw ourselves a Kirby or two. Now we're starting with Kirby ate a fan, which is a very sort of simple premise. Kirby ate a fan. I decided that this would become a Kirby who stayed a Kirby but took on fan powers. So you can see I'm sort of drawing Kirby shapes and fan shapes and just sort of merging them together. Look, it's gonna be the large and short of what this video is largely about. It's just kind of the way it is when it comes to these sorts of projects. We got Kirby, we got an object, let's make them both work together. I have a lot of fun drawing Kirby in various powers. I've done it a few times before, and it's always a challenge to get it just right, especially the colors and the tone. And I think with the fan here, we get somewhere that's pretty close to what we want. I also added some like spin lines to make it look like it was moving fast. That's some real art for you. Hot tip, use lines. Let's check out Kirby who ate a fan. It's game time, that's right, it's part of the video where we play a little game. This week I did a 1-minute speed draw of an enemy from a video game. Can you figure out who it is before time's up? It turns out, perfect. Good luck. And we're back, and we're drawing Kirby who ate a mime. That's right, Kirby who ate a mime. And let's face it, mimes are like marginally terrifying to begin with, and this Kirby takes on vibes. I didn't know exactly how to do this one. There's something about the mime, like, do we go with the full white head for like the white facial expression look? And then picking out the size of the eyes and the mouth and where to put the pants and the hat and the weird like pushing to make a square box thing. I don't know. This was a journey, and there are moments along this path that I think that I've made the worst monster ever. Sometimes it gets a little cute again, and then I make it a bad monster again. It'll really be up to you to let me know whether you think it turned out okay or whether it was a complete and utter disaster. But that's what art is, right? A chance to do both. Let's check out Mime Kirby. It's time for the dad joke, bad joke. That's right, my dad sends me a joke every single day. I clip them up and give them back to you. And today our joke is as follows. I was gonna try an all almond diet, but that's just nuts. It's the dad joke, bad joke. Whew. Let's get back to the art. And now it's time for Kirby who ate Elden Ring, but I think we went a little more specific. It went with Melina, the maiden. And so yeah, we started to just merge these two characters together. A natural fit, obviously, between a maiden and Kirby. One's a pink round ball full of joy and happiness, and one is a ethereal maiden cursed to walk the land hoping for a, what are they called? Rise, you. What are they called? Oh my goodness. Tarnished, we got there. Just watching my old brain come together. Forced to watch a Tarnished for all of eternity. And yeah, it's an interesting vibe. We started to put in the hair, which I think turns out okay. And then I put in like the weird like cloak scarf thing that she's wearing. But Kirby doesn't have a neck as much as he has a lower half of his body. And so I think what I ended up doing was drawing Kirby in a diaper. And I'm very sorry for that. That was not where we were going. But it is supposed to be a cloth, a scarf. But, you know, call it as you see it. Art! Speaking of art, we have an art gallery where I love to share your art. All you have to do is join the link down below, join the Discord, join the Doodle Croodle, show us what you can doodle do. We do art challenges and just are an art positive community. We have art here from Liumphy. We did a couple weeks back, Hello Kitty, style swaps, and we put Hello Kitty into Disney here. Liumphy did a great job pairing Marie, who's already a white cat, with the style and vibes of Hello Kitty. I think it turned out fantastic. We also have from our friend Spooky James this wonderful statue of Ganondorf made using perler beads. I think that's right. Really taps into my old school Link to the Past vibe. Link to the Past? Yeah, Link to the Past. Oh, my mind. I think it turns out really cool. We also have from our friend Tatson, known on the internet as Bite Me Medusa as well. This fantastic work in progress Game of Shrooms project. It's some wonderful looking mushrooms. Really love the tone and the style. It's fantastic stuff. We're really glad for all the art that people share here on the channel. And yeah, if you have art you want to share, whether it's related to something we're doing here or just something you want to see show up here, join that Discord, join the Doodle Croodle, show us what you can doodle do. And for now, let's get back to the art. And our last one here is going to be Kirby who ate a fire truck. That's right, Kirby who ate a fire truck. And this time I decided to go down the Kirby route, the route of sort of absorbing around the object opposed to eating the object fully. And so it was an interesting challenge, right? We have to get that shape that implies fire truck without necessarily having a lot of options for specificity. So we went with a long rectangle and gave it this like triangle hump out the back, which is where the like fire the ladder is, and a little hump for the siren horn light part. I'm good with words. That's why I do YouTube videos. Make sure you do like and subscribe if you like what you see here. Even if you don't like it, it's always helpful. Really appreciate it. I also did an animation last week. I don't know if you saw the short. It was a lot of fun. I did it from some dropout content. I'm going to be doing more of those as well because I think it's kind of cool and fun. And I love sharing whatever I'm working on with people. As we wrap up here, we added a hose at the back just to make sure that this was definitely a fire truck. And I really like the way that this lovely fire truck Kirby turned out. And let's see all of our Kirbys together here one last time. And there we go. All that remains is for me to say, rate my art. That's right. I love to hear from you, whether you loved what you see or whether you hate what you see. The best and the worst comments get featured here. Speaking of which, we have comments from our last video. We have from Fluer Drawings. Fluer Drawings, like flower, but Fluer? I don't know. You are great at drawing. Thank you so much for that wonderful comment. Ruby Bobic, 6. I can't read words. Good job, B+. Hey, I'll take it. B+ is more than a pass. That's pretty solid. Thank you so much for these wonderful comments. It's not always time to do all of them. If you have some negative ones, we would love for you to share, positive or negative. Can't wait. And if you do really have a strong opinion about what you've seen here, why don't you give it a try yourself? Join the Discord, join this week's challenge, where I challenge you to do a Kirby with some kind of power from eating something, like we did in this video. I have one there. I did Kirby eating a street light, and it is a weird one. So yeah, check that out there. And yeah, with that, we've arrived at the end of our video. And all that remains is for us to say one last thing, which is this. Thanks for being here. Until next time, keep being awesome. Bye!